Hi, my powerful one. I'm sure you can relate to this scenario. You're having the most wonderful sales conversation with your potential client. They say, oh, they decided to step into your program or to step into coaching container with you or whatever beautiful, powerful service that you're offering. They say yes. Then they'll walk away and, hello, where's the payment? So you start wondering, are they actually coming in or not? And ultimately, they stopped replying to your messages and they disappear. Have you experienced a similar scenario to this more times than you would like? Then this video is for you. It will not only explain why is it that sometimes clients wobble even after they say yes, or why sometimes that sales process is so unnecessarily long and how to shorten it. But more importantly, it will help you to create epic sales revenues and yes, epic sales transformations with embodying that one energetic code and frequency that is absolutely essential for every powerful changemaker, leader, and entrepreneur, and that is a certainty code. So let's do it, shall we? Just in case we don't know each other, hi, my name is Lenka Lutonska, and I'm a creator of Business Energetics, a global movement and a powerful methodology for helping you to create business growth beyond logic, wealth beyond limits, and fulfillment beyond measure without over-relying on more and more effort and taking yourself to the ground, and instead doing it through the power of your energetic self. A warm welcome in this powerful community of visionary leaders changing the world. Let me share with you what inspired this very video. In my team, we always celebrate every powerful man or woman stepping into Business Energetics Academy because we realize that it's life-changing and business-changing, game-changing decisions. Sometimes not easy decision because our clients are stepping in a whole new identity, whether that's a limitless creator or changemaker or limitless millionaire or a legacy leader inside of Inner Circle. And it stretches them before they're fully there. Oftentimes, the entire process is stretching the boundaries of who they can be. So when the client steps into any of these 4 core programs of Business Energetics Academy, we actually have a dedicated Telegram group and we drop the name of this person and we celebrate their stepping into this energy. And it's wonderful because it already supports that set person in really embodying that identity even more powerfully. And a couple of days ago, we had a team meeting. And during this team meeting, we celebrated a few clients stepping in very, very recently. One name was said, so we celebrated this powerful woman. And one of my Business Energetics mentors, I think I can tell her name, Corey, because she said, Lenka, call this video Corey video. So Corey said, well, this powerful woman has not technically stepped in. She needs to make a payment yet, but I would love to celebrate you. It's just, I don't like to count my chicken before they hatch. And I thought, oh, and somebody else said on my team, yes, I hear you. I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch. And I thought, okay, that's okay. But I thought there is something because in that phrase, there's actually old code from old paradigm of uncertainty and will it, won't it work, will she sign up, won't she sign up? So there's something, so let me reflect on it and come back to you because we have got opportunity here for how we can hold energy for our clients more powerfully. And I did. And this is that video that will share what I will share with my team because I'm creating this video actually for my team also. Yes, for you, my dear fellow changemaker and entrepreneur, but also for my team because I know it will be incredibly helpful. You see, isn't that common thinking? I better celebrate only when the client truly signs up, as in they pay or they make the transfer or the Stripe notification comes in. Only then I will celebrate. But what does it really project when we think like that? This is so common. What does it project? Doubt. It's thinking from logician energetic archetype, thinking, yes, I will believe it, I will seal this soul contract, I will celebrate it when I see it. So that's logician type of thinking, reactive consciousness, as we call it in business energetics. But that level of consciousness is not supportive of epic sales revenues, of growing impact, growing income, and certainly is also not supportive of the greatest transformations your clients are able to create under your wings, whatever product or service you create. So bye-bye creative consciousness, bye-bye uncertainty or doubt, bye-bye waiting for the proof to show up. When the client actually pays, yes, that's when I will become certain. We want to project embodied certainty. This is what embodied certainty projected onto our clients. That's what creates miracles. That's what creates epic sales revenues. Yes after yes. It's a very powerful part of frequency of yes. And it creates also more powerful client transformations, because by you being able to project fully embodied certainty, your client automatically is able to embody their uncertainty within themselves, which will not reflect itself only in that particular sales process and in them saying easy yes and paying and stepping into your programs or whatever it might be, but it will go further beyond that. It will have a ripple effect on how they decide about that next decision in their business and life or relationship or health or whatever it might be, and that next relationship. And essentially, your embodied certainty will help to activate your client's embodied certainty, and that shifts the universes without an inch of exaggeration. So, how do we do that? Because I hear you. Sometimes it's easier said than done, especially if you have your own needs, right? I mean, I do remember going some years back when I didn't make millions on return by doing my soul's work. I remember when I felt like I need this next client or I need this next money so I can pay my bills and so forth. So I completely hear you that sometimes it's easier said than done, but it doesn't make it impossible, and it's actually quite simple. So I'm going to take you through a few steps how you can really create this embodied certainty and project it by default onto your potential clients and existing clients very easily. Okay, so first and foremost, you've got to appreciate the power of the embodied certainty, which hopefully we've done in this first segment. The difference between projected uncertainty, like, okay, I'll wait, whatever you decide, okay, let me know, and then you're fiddling your tongues, will you sign up, will you not? You are literally, think about it as every thought, every decision, how you think of your client, it really sends an energetic ripple into the field you created between them and them, into that universe. Let's call it the field. You create with every thought a ripple in the energetic field. So your client inevitably will pick up on that, as in they will not conceptualize it as, oh, she's doubting or he is doubting whether I'm powerful enough to step into that container or to pay, to pull this process all the way through the end. They will not conceptualize it like that, but it will activate their doubt. So if you put doubt into the field, the client will feel it, it will affect them energetically, and it will very likely activate their own doubt. So the doubts come in, the logician, the whatever, lower archetype will come in. But are you sure? Do you need it now? Could you do it yourself? Blah, 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 which goes in completely in conflict with their soul knowing. With their soul already knows that they're meant to, let's say, work with you, that you are some form of catalyst or accelerator on their golden timeline. Soul already knows. But all this lower mind archetype will activate, and they sometimes activate even without you. It's not like you cause it, but your uncertainty will foster activation of their own uncertainty. Your doubt will support activation of their own doubt. So no, we don't want to send messages like that. We want to instead send every time certainty. I see you. I see your power. I see who you are. I see you already fully actualized. I see you being resourceful. I see you already in this container or in this product, in this service. I see you thriving. I see you celebrating your wins, and so forth and so forth. So that's what we want to project. So yes, first and foremost, you've got to understand the value of actually being able to embody the certainty and then project it onto your clients. Secondly, I already said it, but I've got to spell it out, and that is embody the certainty. Don't take certainty as something you can. Certainty is not a behavior, is not even a skill. I mean, you could call it skill, but hear me out. It's frequency, it's state of being, and it's an identity. So try this with me right now. Just say this with me. I am a channel of certainty. Or I am a certainty channel. I am certainty. I am certain. I am certain. Oh, I love to be certain. I am certainty in itself. I am a channel of certainty. Stay here for a bit and notice the difference these simple statements or a series of statements make on you. Immediately, if you can take yourself there, immediately this is making you more certain. You are embodying the frequency of certainty in this red hot moment. If this is too much for you, if your logical mind is rejecting that, like, I'm not, I'm a very insecure person, or I'm not confident yet in what I'm doing or in my next level of business. So if your logical mind is fighting too much, try this instead. What it would feel like or be like if I was a certainty channel, if I was a pure embodiment of certainty, if I was absolutely certain as a CEO, strategist, coach, salesperson, whatever it is that is your zone of genius, what would it be like? What would it feel like? Stay there. Next, for the purpose of embodiment, you can recall times in your life when you were certainty, you were in that identity of certainty. This could be a nice reflective exercise, journaling exercise, when you write down times in your life or business when you already embodied certainty, when you were completely certain about something without having tangible proof. And what happened? What happened? And I know what happened. A positive outcome happened. And you can, in your journal, write 1, 2, 3, 4 times when you were able to do that, when you just did that, when you became certainty, and therefore certainty reflected itself back to you in the mirror of physical reality. I've heard plenty of stories, I could give you plenty of my stories, but you go to your past and write those stories of your own when you were certain about something even before it happened. You just decided, I know it's going to happen, I know it's happening, without a proof, and it did happen. Yes, that is when you fully embodied certainty. So write those few instances down so that you can at least know that you can absolutely be an embodiment of certainty. At minimum, again, in this red hot minute, you will be 100% matched to frequency of certainty. You will be in that identity. It's not that you may not slip out of it later, but in this moment you're there. And the last part on this embodying certainty, again, reflect where in your business and life, in all aspects of your business and life, where you could choose certainty more. In other words, when you are certain, as in, for instance, I'm quite good embodiment of certainty. When I decide something, or I know it is, So it happens, whatever it is. I walk as certainty. So how can you walk as certainty more? So let's say, is it somewhere in your life where you are in indecision? So I'm not sure if I'm making the right decision. How about you tell yourself there is no right or wrong decision. There is just a door and door, opportunity and opportunity. And I'm deciding that either of these decisions is going to lead me to the most incredible outcome. What is that outcome that I desire? Oh, that's the outcome I desire. That's that. So I'm certain it is happening. You start telling yourself those stories, and you will actually tangibly go and walk through that door, make the decision, make that certain movement, walk as certainty. So more you do this, more you become your own full embodiment of certainty. Therefore, it will not take any conscious effort for you to vibe it. I know it may not be the right word to emanate it. Emanate is the right word, but not only emanate it into the field again, but also you will naturally, through your words, through what you write, through what you say to your potential client, you will naturally anchor that certainty in them. You will activate that embodied certainty in themselves. It will be very, very natural process. So anyway, so this is very, very, very important. Embody your own certainty. Use these mantras or the few tips that I gave you here. And then, where are we? Perhaps number 4, I'm not sure, but the next thing that you want to be able to really anchor that certainty is to project it onto your client or potential clients. How do you do that? Well, instead of not counting your chickens before they hatch, you're going to count the chickens. Yes, I'll encourage you to count those chickens, name those chickens, celebrate those chickens before they hatch. So yes, when the client decides, when they say yes, you celebrate there and then with the client. Tell them, I honor you. I see you, I honor you. How are you going to celebrate? So see it as real. And when they walk off, you can turn this around, when I see it, then I seal this decision. Then I will seal this certainty for the client, for myself. No. Turn it around. I now, in this training process, as I discovered this opportunity in my team, I created something called seal and see ritual, meaning we will be celebrating the clients even before, let's say, they send the payment or whatever you consider as evidence, or the very last step of when they already step into the new identity, when they step into Business Energetics Academy. Instead, what I now shared with my team, no. We are absolutely going to quote unquote count those chickens and celebrate, because we are here to make limitless maximum impact, and we are here to serve from the highest place of service. So our standard needs to be the highest in the world. Therefore, we are absolutely going to hold our clients in celebration even before they pay that stripe or whatever it is, the mechanical part. So the way we'll do that, and this is going to be brand new, we're just including it now into our celebration in Telegram group, that even the clients who may not pay yet, even the clients who just, decided, yes, I want to step into limitless millionaire or changemaker or limitless spiritual legacy leader, we're going to collectively see them thriving, achieving their biggest manifestations, creating their own legacies. So we're going to welcome them in the field even before that mechanical part, because that's how we'll support our clients in the most powerful way, not by, I want to celebrate this powerful woman or man because they're stepping into Business Energetics Academy, but I will hold off and celebrate when it actually happens. Not the magician consciousness. It's in this certainty that the universes are created, and it's in this certainty that our clients are creating just most incredible transformations and growth beyond logic and results that sometimes the mind wonders how the heck it's possible. And this is how I'll encourage you to treat, yes, yourself, but also your potential clients. Treat them with respect and see them as the most powerful being, not the one that hesitates. There is always, hold on a second, I'm going to grab one piece of handout. Look, when it comes to selling, right? The client is being drawn to you because they resonate with you. Their soul, that aspect of their self, the trinity of self diagram I've got, maybe we can put it on a screen. So their soul already knows that they're meant to be in your field. Their soul already knows. It's just, the subconscious mind or the nervous system is sometimes catching up. So when you project certainty, hold on, let me put it back. So when we project certainty onto client, we are really supporting their subconscious mind, the little human, and their nervous system to catch up much more quickly. Yes. Lastly, here are just a few more tips on how to help your potential clients to anchor that certainty. This type of language, or what you might say, will come very naturally from you when you are embodiment of certainty. But just to give you a few examples, it's something like when the client will ask you a particular question about particular product or service, you might say, oh, I love this question. It just shows me that you're ready to whatever the transformation is that your program or service provides. So it shows me that you're ready to. It reminds them, it helps them to anchor their unknowing, you see, recognize their unknowing, because again, their identity, their soul already knows. It's just the subconscious mind and the nervous system sometimes need to catch up. They need to say yes. So kind of this, help them to recognize, yes, I can see you ready, or I can see your next level arriving already. This is a powerful thing, what you just said. So this type of thing will help them to, yes, activate and anchor more and more certainty in them. So it's a huge gift, not just for that particular threshold, because, well, I know that our potential clients, when they are stepping into Business Energetics Academy, what actually happens is they're stepping through the threshold of their identity. It's like a door from one identity to next. But it's for your potential clients as well. You're really helping them to become a much more powerful threshold walker, not just for that particular conversation, but in other contexts as well. If they say, yes, I want to do this, but I just want to think about it, you might say something like, sure, of course, allow yourself to think about it. And in the meantime, also feel into this. What if your soul already knows and this is your mind's and body's way trying to catch up? Feel into this. So that's it. That, whenever they say something like it, it's just that the little human subconscious mind and their nervous system need a little bit of reassurance. That's all. So we give them that reassurance again from that place of certainty. I see you. It's like, I see who you are. I see you the most powerful being. I see you as resourceful. I don't see you as weak or I see you as, you see? You see what difference can it make? This is how you hold your clients. This is how this is certainly how I hold every of our gorgeous, powerful clients in regard. And that supports them to awaken and activate their own certainty, their own creativity, their own, yes, I can do anything and I will do anything. And that's how we change the world. That's how we change the lives, starting with our own. Yes? So that's all I want to share with you today. That's all I have for now, just for now. So I will love to hear from you what you're taking from this activation, and where does the certainty want you to walk as it a little more. Please share with me in the comments. I love reading your comments, and I'll see you next time, or inside of Business Energetics Academy when you decide you are here to become a full living, breathing embodiment of business energetics and become the woman or man and CEO and visionary who simply attracts the most incredible clients and opportunities and abundance, because that's who you are. So much love your way for now. Bye-bye.